I thought it would be an interesting video to go through a hurricane situation. We make videos about the lifestyle and the culture in the Lowcountry. Well, this is part of living here. So I'm going to do like a vlog with a V, and I'm going to sequence our events through this storm, and I'm tracking Ian. Today is September 28th at about 8:30 in the morning. And I'm going to shoot little video clips as we prepare for the storm. It's hitting Florida right now. And so if you're interested, please follow the video, subscribe to the channel. That helps the channel. And I am an associate broker with Charter One Realty. Let's be riders on the storm. Waiting. This is at the end of the day, September 28th. I don't want to in any way say that hurricanes, no big deal, because they are a very big deal. I've said in many other videos, I feel that a hurricane really kind of has to wipe you out, to really wipe you out. And many times it's just really nasty, rain, wind, things like that. Well, it's just, Ian has now crossed into Florida. Fort Myers got a direct hit. It's going through Florida, and it's going to come out on the other side of Florida. And I heard on the news just recently it would be a Category 1. What it's supposed to do is go on the other side of Florida and then curve around and come actually right through our front door right here. So hopefully it won't be a Category 1 when it comes on the other side of Florida, because it would strengthen off the coast of the Carolinas, which would be really bad. But they're so unpredictable. That's the thing. They're so unpredictable. So we are not evacuating. I'm going to continue to shoot videos. We have purchased water. We've put gas in our cars. We have batteries for flashlights. We got ice in case the electricity goes out. Ice can be put in the refrigerator. This is not our first rodeo. So we've been through a lot of hurricanes. So this is Wednesday evening, 28th. We are signing off. What we do when it's not here, we wait. We prepare and we wait. So not playing golf. I think the golf course is closed, but I can practice my swing. So we'll see you tomorrow. So it's Thursday morning, September 29th. This is what you find yourself doing. Watching the weather, which you get quite sick of. It's going here, it's going there. And then of course, American capitalism, stay tuned, you must watch. And then this is brought to you by Home Depot, so you can buy your lumber and this and that. It's capitalism, baby. Anyway, you find yourself watching TV a lot and you get quite sick of this because you want to keep an eye on what's going on and if the storm's coming here, whatever. So anyway, Thursday morning. So I'm out. This is Thursday, the 29th. I'm actually going to Hilton Head Island right now, and there's plenty of cars out on the street. It's funny, it's gotten very dark here with the clouds, and the temperature is 67 degrees. So the temperature's dropped way down. It was like, I don't know, 24 hours ago, it was 82, 84. So the temperature has dropped. And it's so funny with these hurricanes, they're so massive that these are the clouds from the hurricane, and the hurricane's still in Florida. So it's going out to sea now, but we're just going to the island to pick up a few things, plenty of traffic out. I'm looking at right now at the sound here at Calabogie, and it's a high tide. The water's up real high, you can tell. So anyway, I see whitecaps out here, which is unusual, and this seems very, very high tide. So anyway, this is Thursday morning, the 29th, just going out to get a few things. Business as usual. Oh, let me add one thing. They have closed the Beaufort County schools and So far there is not a mandatory evacuation for Beaufort County. So I don't know if they're going to do that, but so far they haven't. So we do have sandbags. You know, I just keep them out of sight. Not that big of a deal. These have been sitting here for 2 years and I haven't used them yet. And depends on where this storm's going to be, but I might put it in front of the door or the doors of the house. But the way this storm is looking, I probably won't. But we do have some sandbags just to, you guys want to see what it's like to live down here. This is kind of the drill. So anyway, this is just a precaution. So we've knocked down all of our potted plants and taking our outdoor furniture in and secured it. It is Thursday, September 29th, late in the afternoon. We've watched the weather, which has gotten very old. A lot of businesses are closed. Charter One Realty, the staff was off today and tomorrow because the schools are closed. Beaufort County does not have a mandatory evacuation. So it's business as usual for realtors. I actually gave a listing presentation today. Realtors we keep going, doesn't matter. From the latest weather report, the cone of uncertainty, they always have this cone, we are now south of the cone of uncertainty. And it looks like it's going to Charleston, and it's a Category 1 right now. So I don't want any part of any category hurricane because they're just nasty. But so uncertain, yesterday around this time we were dead in the center of the cone of uncertainty, Hilton Head, Bluffton. Now we're south of it, and the way hurricanes go, they spin counterclockwise in that whipping action on this side, on the right hand side of the storm, is really brutal, and on the south side it's not so bad. I don't understand why, but I do know that. We're on the south side now. So anyway, that's the latest today. Everybody around here, they've secured everything, and we're waiting. We're expecting a rainy 2 days, the next 2 days. We'll continue to watch the weather, but not so bad. It's windy, it's quite cool out. It's probably 56 degrees or 66 degrees right now. And it's been cloudy all day. These storms have hundreds and hundreds of miles of circumference. And it has gone through Florida. It's going up the coastline right now. And I'm not saying we're out of the woods yet, but it's promising that it won't come here, but it'll go to Charleston now. So we'll see. It might even actually shift further north and go into North Carolina. Hard to say. But these are the precautions you have to take when you live in paradise. Anyway, that's it for now. This is getting very old. Watching this, watching it, and when the storm passes, it's a beautiful day and we don't watch this anymore. So, but you have to be careful and keep an eye on the storm.
But keep in mind, tropical storm force comes down, so do expect more of that. So this is going to make landfall most likely as a Category 1 storm along the South Carolina coast. Dave, you know this is a very vulnerable area as well. The Lowcountry, this is a very low-lying part of the southeast coast. Charleston floods very easily And so when you get potentially 5 to 7 feet of storm surge into that part of the coast, downtown Charleston could be underwater. We could be looking at another.
So it's the 29th of September, and it is coming up on 8 o'clock at night. And by watching the news, Weather Channel and all that, the storm Ian is going to Charleston or maybe even north. So being south of Charleston, I think we've definitely dodged a major bullet. Stay tuned to the end of this video. I'm going to give you my personal comments on storms, living in the low country, and everything else. It is now Friday, a little bit after 12 noon, September 30th. And clearly the Hilton Head Bluffton area completely dodged a bullet. It did what these storms do a lot. They create havoc, and it's never really sure where they're going. And it didn't really hit us. It was a tropical storm. It went to Charleston, and it's going through Charleston right now, actually. And that's a Category 1, which is, you know, a serious hurricane. But we're on the southern side. Remember I said it rotates counterclockwise. We're on the southern side. It's not even raining. I mean, there's a light sprinkle, but it's cooler. It's like 62 degrees now. So my takeaway on this whole adventure here is that these storms are nothing to mess with. We're watching on TV, Florida, and it's devastating, and it's really sad to watch all that. You've got to understand how these storms work. Watch TV, be prepared. If you're going to buy real estate down here, make sure it's a solid home. Be aware of your flood zone. There's high-risk flood zones. There's regular flood zones. And if that hurricane is coming at you, if it's got a 2, 3, 4, 5 in it, I'm out of here. We are evacuating, no questions asked, and I'm gone. But so often, those hurricanes do this, and you never really can tell where it's coming. We had a friend of our family that lives in Fort Myers, and he lost his house, and water came through and all of that. So we asked him, why didn't you evacuate? He says, well, I thought it was going to Tampa. That's a Category 4 storm. It's a massive, massive storm. You got to go. You can't wait to see where a Category 4 goes. So you have to be aware of that. But these tropical storms are very... I don't know, it's just part of living here, honestly. And it is this. It's rain and wind and all of that. But the hurricanes is a different level. So I hope this video shows you what it's like down here, because I've followed it through these days. It was, I believe, maybe yesterday or maybe, I don't know, a little bit before that, that hurricane was coming right here. But it just shifted, went north of Charleston. So you never really know, but by the time it was here, it was a smaller storm, not a Category 4. So we stayed, no mandatory evacuation. Hopefully this shows you what it's like living down here. You might be saying to yourself, no thanks. Well, believe me, the pluses outweigh any negatives like this by far. It's a great place to live. Climate, things to do, location. I've been through all of that. So anyway, hopefully this helped you. Real life, going through a storm and tracking it and what to do and all of that. And it's just a little pickup. A lot of pickup. Anyway, come see us in the low country. We'll find your dream home. And let's just pray we don't get any storms.